in the state of Kerala. This time around, the governor there of the state has stayed the appointment of the associate professor in the Department of Malayalam in the Kannur University. Now, the governor has sought for a report over the alleged irregularity in the appointment of Dr Priya Varghese, who is an associate professor in the Malayalam department.
Dr. Priya, in fact, is the wife of Chief Minister's private secretary and former MP KK Ragesh. A complaint was given by the university, Save University campaign, stating that UGC rules were flouted during her appointment. Now, the complaint says that she doesn't have the necessary years of teaching experience to be appointed to this particular post. And acting against that, the governor, Arif Mohammad Khan, he took an action and said, as far as I am the chancellor of the universities, there won't be any sort of favoritism and nepotism, and I won't allow that.
One thing, only one thing. As long as I am chancellor, there is no question that favoritism, nepotism will be allowed in the matter of appointments.
തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും അതാണ് നാളെ അവധിയാണ് മറ്റന്നാൾ
കോടതിയെ സമീപിക്കും
തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും
ഇല്ലാത്ത അധികാര പരിധിയിലാണ് പിന്നെ ഗവർണർ കൈകാട്ടുന്നത്
ഞങ്ങള് ഇത് ഇതും വെച്ചിട്ട് ഞങ്ങള് മറ്റന്നാൾ ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരും കോടതിയിലേക്ക് പോകേണ്ടി ഈ എഴുത്തിന്റെ ഇത് ഈ ആക്ഷന്റെ ഈ എഴുത്ത് ഈ ഡയറക്ഷൻ കിട്ടിയില്ലേ ഈ ഡയറക്ഷൻ ഞങ്ങൾ ചോദിക്കും കോടതിനോട് ശരിയാണോ അല്ലേ
അതായത് നിയമവിരുദ്ധമായിട്ടൊന്നും ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല ഈ നിയമനത്തിൽ അതിൽ ഉറച്ചു നിൽക്കുക
ഞങ്ങളെ പറയേണ്ടത് പറഞ്ഞു.
Now, those reactions that are coming in fact, when it comes to the opposition parties in the state of Kerala, they have welcomed the move by the Chancellor. There is also a big claim that is being made by the Union Minister, V. Muralidharan, alleging corruption in Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan's role. He says it is clear.
It's a clear case of corruption and the violation of the constitutional norms, allowing the rule of law to be implemented. The governor had to intervene. I would say that the governor has upheld the rule of law. Governor being the custodian of the constitution, he has done his duty, for which I would like to congratulate him. Here, this Vice Chancellor was given a reappointment, flouting the rules. And it is the home district of the Chief Minister. It is understood that it is the personal interest of the Chief Minister that has ultimately resulted in that reappointment. So, all these things point out to the deep level of corruption that is there in the government of Kerala.
Let's now go across to Vivek is joining us with more details. There's of course are political reactions, but the Union Minister saying that this is all part of a corruption system in Kerala and the Chief Minister is very much involved.
Exactly. This whole issue is revolving around the appointment of Priya Varghese, the wife of KK Ragesh, who is a senior CPM leader and also the political secretary of Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan. Remember, she was being appointed as the associate professor in the Kannur University in the Malayalam department. Now, the issue that's been raised by the Save University campaign is that she does not have the sufficient marks basically to get selected for this particular post. There are people, there are 5 other people, who have worked for the same post, applied for the same post and has got more scores than her. But in the interviews that has been conducted, her scores, is above all of them. She has got a score of 35 and others have come below that. Now, the question here that's been raised by the governor and the Save University campaign and many of the educational activists is that how is that a person who has got less scores when it comes to the examination that's been conducted is getting selected for the post of the associate professor of Malayalam in Kannur University. Remember, she was a professor in the Kerala Varma College in Thrissur, and she happens to be the wife of a senior CPM leader KK Ragesh, who's also
so the opposition parties in a way are calling it as a conflict of interest, saying that there is direct involvement of the Chief Minister and also in a way how they're trying to clip the powers of the Chancellor and also the state governor Arif Mohammad Khan in the state of Kerala as well. Let's quickly also listen into more reactions coming in. Vivek, please continue to be with us.
CPM നേതാക്കളുടെ ബന്ധുക്കൾക്കായിട്ട് റിസർവ് ചെയ്തിരിക്കുകയാണ്. എല്ലാ സ്ഥലത്തും നടന്നിരിക്കുന്നതാണ്. ഇപ്പോൾ കണ്ണൂർ യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റിയിൽ നടന്നത് 25 വർഷത്തെ അധ്യാപന പരിചയവും 100-ലധികം ഗവേഷണ പ്രബന്ധങ്ങൾ രചിച്ചതുമായ ഒരു അധ്യാപകന് അദ്ദേഹത്തിന്റെ സ്കോർ 656 ആണ്. ഇപ്പോൾ അപ്പോയിന്റ്മെന്റ് കൊടുക്കാൻ പോയ ആളുടെ സ്കോർ അക്കാര്യത്തിൽ 156 ആണ്. പക്ഷേ ഇന്റർവ്യൂവിൽ ഈ 156 ആൾക്ക് 32 മാർക്കും 656 സ്കോറുള്ള ആൾക്ക് 30 മാർക്കും കൊടുത്ത് ഈ നിയമനത്തെ സംവിധാനത്തെ തന്നെ അട്ടിമറിച്ചിരിക്കുകയാണ്. ഇത് കുട്ടികളെ പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്ന അധ്യാപകരെ നിയമിക്കുന്നതാണ്. നിരവധി ഗവേഷണ പ്രബന്ധങ്ങൾ അവതരിപ്പിച്ച് PhD എല്ലാം എടുത്ത് പോസ്റ്റ് ഡോക്ടറേറ്റ് ഡിഗ്രി എടുത്ത് നടക്കുന്ന ആളുകൾക്ക് ഒരവസരവും കൊടുക്കാതെ അർഹതയില്ലാത്ത ആളുകൾക്ക് ഈ സ്ഥാനങ്ങളിൽ കയറി പറ്റാനുള്ള കാര്യമാണ്.
All right, that was V.D. Satishan, a Congress leader, also the leader of opposition in Kerala, alleging that such corrupt practices have been going on for the past 6 years and all the appointments need to be inquired and looked into. With that, a quick break. News and updates.